Alright, what I did so far is I just cleaned that out. You can see each and individual quill. I ran the blade down. I didn't go too deep on any of them. I have one little tiny nick where I hit just a little bit too much when I was dissecting some of this down, but that's not bad. And as long as we don't pull on that a whole lot, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. We've got all this down. Basically, our next move onto this bird, we're going to pull that back through. We got our tail feathers now. They're cleaned out. These are basically cleaned out. We still have a lot of fat to remove. We can get some of that with a blade. I have found that I have a special pair of scissors, that curved set of scissors, and I can find them here handy. Well, I will have to. Here we go. These curved set of scissors actually worked out pretty good for removing. They're just a tiny set. Sometimes you can get in between that fat and you can just kind of clip it off. You don't want to get down in until you can get in too deep. Keeping it flat, kind of trimming out some of that fat along these areas, because it's all got to come out. There's no getting out of it. It's got to come out. The more fat that we can't see, if we can't see, okay, see how, I hope that comes in. You can see the feathers down here. The quills coming through on each and individual feather. Basically, that's what we're looking through this whole bird. All this, where we've opened it, all this edge, this is all got to be scraped down. It's one of the harder things to do because you can go through the skin. We have fat here. You can see the fat. You can see the feathers up underneath. All this fat has got to come off throughout this whole bird. We're going to work around here. And then basically we're going to come up and we're going to work on our wings at the moment. And we're just going to invert these. We're going to dissect these down. And I'm going to get this dissected down to the first joint, and then we're going to work on the second joint. And I'll kind of explain a little bit on that. But for right now, we're going to work on the wings. We're pretty much got quite a bit of this bird handled on the inside. I'm actually pretty impressed with the way it looks. So we're just going to continue to work it up and work it out. Here's where the neck area would go, is right down in there. And we got both set of wings we're going to work down. Got to get all these worked down clear to this joint right here where the wing comes in. We got to work that skin all the way down to there. Basically, I'll explain on my next segment. Might be the easiest.